RNC Chair Jamie Harrison responding to McCarthy's ousting as Speaker, and he said this, quote, "The American people expect a government that serves them, not the egos of Donald Trump and MAGA extremists in Congress. In the midst of Republican chaos and incompetence, Democrats will continue to be the adults in the room and fight to deliver for the American people like we have every single day since President Biden was sworn into office." Okay. RNC Chair Ronna McDaniel joins me now. Ronna, before we get into this, I want you to respond to Jamie Harrison's comments there that the Democrats are the adults in the room.
Yeah, I think he's delusional. I mean, the Democrats are the one who are allowing crime to run rampant. They're allowing our border to be open. They've caused this rampant inflation, which is killing middle-income families across this country. They abandon our kids with their education. So the Democrats have created a disaster in this country, and the Republicans are bringing common sense solutions to the American people.
But the optics of this, Ronna, are not good at all. What implications could this have for 2024, especially among independents who have not been swayed one way or the other, and they look at all of this chaotic infighting within the GOP?
Well, anytime we're fighting with each other, we're taking away from our message against Joe Biden. We're about a year out from a critical election where we have a great Senate map. We've got to hold the House, and we can win the White House. And the headlines today aren't about the border. They're not about the failure of Bidenomics. They're not about fentanyl. It's about Republican Party infighting. It is not good. And I will say on a personal note, I've worked with Kevin McCarthy the past 4 years. You don't get the House without Kevin McCarthy, with the recruitment that he did, with the record number of women and minority members serving in Congress. It takes a lot of flying and a lot of fundraising and a lot of grit to do what he did to get us the House back. And I'm very sad on a personal level for my friend Kevin McCarthy.
Would you characterize this as just very counterproductive at such a critical time?
I don't know how this helps us beat Joe Biden. I think every Republican right now has to wake up every day and say, how does this help us beat the Democrats in November? What headline do we need today? We have a media who's against us, right? They're always supporting Joe Biden. So every day we're taking away from helping the American people, because they're the ones who really lost yesterday, right? Because their business isn't being done when Washington is shut down, which is essentially it is for the next week. How are we helping them lower the cost of living? How are we helping them unleash energy so that their gas prices can go down? How are we helping their kids get a better education? How are we stopping the flow of fentanyl? These are things Republicans have solutions for. We are bringing them to the American people, and they are desperate for help. And they know the Republican Party is the only way they're going to get it. But when we're fighting each other, it makes that so much harder.
You blame Matt Gaetz and the rebels on the conservative side. Should they have not taken this step in their frustration?
I'm going to be a happy warrior like Kevin McCarthy, and I'm going to say, let's just get the business of the American people done. Let's get this speaker vote done. Let's make sure we don't have this motion to vacate so we don't have chaos again. We can't do this next year. We cannot do this and win. If this happens again, we are jeopardizing a very small House majority. What I will say to the individuals who did this yesterday, who were fundraising through the whole process, I really hope that every dollar they raise, they give to those 18 Republicans sitting in districts that Biden won, because those are the people who they put in jeopardy yesterday. When we're not talking about Biden, we are not winning, and we need to be talking about the failure of the Biden administration every single day and what we're going to do to make the lives of the American people better.
We hear you. Ronna, you said it. We'll leave it right there. Thank you so much for joining us. We really do appreciate it on a momentous day, no doubt, in the aftermath of McCarthy being booted out as Speaker.